So hello and welcome to the channel, and tonight is very special night because this is our first trip of 2026 for the Milky Way, and I'm really excited uh, to capture the Milky Way, and just waiting on my gang to show up. Till then, in my last video I told you all about when to shoot the Milky Way and where to shoot the Milky Way. This is more of a vlog style, but in this I'll also be showing you what gear I'll be using for this season of my shooting of the Milky Way. And the gear is all loaded. And what's in my camera bag, let's check. Well, actually it's more about what's in the boot of my car. So as you can see here, this year I'll be shooting with 3 cameras, and if you can guess, the pick of my camera is this one. No, sorry, this one, A7IV. This is the A7S3. Now you might be wondering, why am I preferring A7IV over the A7S3? Well, this actually doesn't have enough resolution, and this is good for night videography and all, but it just doesn't have enough resolution for the Milky Way shot. This is a perfect camera, jack of all trades, and it does an excellent job. Not as good as my R3, but it gets the job done. And these both today have Tamron lenses. I have a Sony lens also, which I forgot to bring, but today I'll be shooting with the Tamron lenses. One is a wide angle, one is a 28-70. And this here is my backup camera. Well, this is a backup camera, and this is a backup of a backup. And this is a Lumix S5IIX. I don't know whatever that means. It's a great camera, but somehow I am not used to it, the interface of it. And it should be as good as the A7IV. The sensor is almost the same, but A7. But I prefer this over anything, and I'll still choose the Lumix over this one. But this is Sony, so I'm very used to it, and Lumix I'm not used to it. And I have a Ulanzi tripod, which is not the best, but I have it. I have some power banks with me because they are very necessary, and backup batteries, and this is a light panel for just shooting, and a trusty wallet which acts as the backup for my tripod, or the tripod acts as the backup of this wallet. I shoot most of my images from this wallet, so I don't really have too much in the boot. This is a light, POV style light. And the most important things are the shoes. You really need good shoes, because you don't know where you will be end up in the night, and the shoes should last you, and it should be trustworthy. They should not just give away during the night. It will be a disaster. So yeah, this is what I'll be shooting the 2026 season with this, and this video is being made on the DJI Osmos Action 5. I generally make these on the Lumix, but since I had to show you the Lumix, I am shooting on the Action camera. Yeah, it's so okay. And yeah, so this is the gear I'll be shooting the 2026 Milky Way season in. Well, if you are thinking why don't I use a tracker or something, well, because I want to keep things very simple. I generally don't want to overcomplicate the things, and I just I don't want to overcomplicate things, and I just want to enjoy the process, and I just click and enjoy and relax. And trackers and all add a level of complexity in shooting and in post processing, and I really don't want that. So I don't use a tracker that much, and I keep the complexity and all for the deep sky images while shooting with telescopes and all. But for Milky Way, I like it to keep the images natural and do not over process them and stuff like that. So I really don't use a tracker, but I have a Star Adventure with me, and I have a few other trackers, as you might have seen in the previous videos. So yes, and it's 11:30 and the Milky Way rises at around 1 or 2 in the night, so we'll be leaving around 12:30. We are going at an hour's drive away from the city, and we'll be as usual stopping for tea on the way. And yeah, so I'll see you on the road. We are on our way, and it is our season's first night excursion, and we have with us Neeraj and Saurabh, as you know from the previous video. So we are going some 30-40 kilometers towards the Bor National Park, and it's a tiger reserve, but we are not going inside the reserve. We'll just be going to the edge of the forest, and we have been there quite a few times, but we have not really been on that road in the last few years. So let's see what all has changed over there. And Neeraj here is the expert of that area, because he goes there often for wildlife photography for owls and all. So he is our guide tonight, and see you in a bit. So we are finally at the location, and we are just setting up and surveying the surroundings, and we are in some cotton field, and the Milky Way is in front of us, and we are just setting up our cameras. We are just surveying for any wild animals. It has become a bit chilly. अच्छा रिकॉर्ड अब दबा
एक्चुअली ठीक ही है, लेकिन क्योंकि लोकेशन और इसकी गलती नहीं, आज सेटिंग की कुछ तो भी मतलब.
So somehow our first trip of 2026 has turned to an epic failure, just like this vlog. And if I can just show you on the camera, the photos were you can see the amount of light pollution and no sign of the Milky Way. I wouldn't blame the sky or anything, because the sky is clear. There's a bit of haze, but still we should have been able to do a better job. But somehow today was really off. As Saurabh said, something was off about today, and very rarely we return empty handed, but today it's really empty handed, and hardly we could click or do anything. So yeah, stay tuned for more such failure vlogs, and hope you enjoyed the video, and subscribe.